What the hell just happened?
I don't know. Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 5, Episode 11 of Riverdale, Chapter 87, Strange Bedfellows. And I'm not even going to bother talking because I am just so excited to be back. Put this shirt on, and I put this hat on, and it just felt right. I'm so excited to see what everyone is up to. Most importantly, what the hell is going on with my Jughead. So let's jump in. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like up or a dislike if you do or do not like what you see. But comment down below and let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube, in addition to more. Without further ado, this is Season 5, Episode 11 of Riverdale, Chapter 87, Strange Bedfellows. Can you tell that I'm like looking? I could never be an actor. I would forget all of my lines.
How long until we can get this place back in shape, Mr. Andrews?
We're looking at least 3 weeks.
And just in time, too. I've got a buyer coming into town from Montreal, Mr. Sand. I can use the commission from this. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I mean, the school's a mess, but it could have been a lot worse. How did things go with Chad? Did he sign the divorce papers?
At least she's telling him the truth,
I appreciate it, Ronnie, but until you and Chad are officially done, not until those papers are signed.
He's a good old wholesome boy.
Suppose.
I love how Archie's like that, like, no, you need to be divorced before I sleep with you. And like, considering everything that he's done in the past, it's like really. Nana Blossom!
What are you so happy
Love
about?
Nana Blossom.
Life, Cheryl. Everlasting life.
Oh, I can't wait to see this cold.
Whilst in prison, I started my own ministry.
Ministry. Right. Wouldn't be
A
Riverdale
ministry.
without some Blossom
Shouldn't
chaos,
you
let's be
be-
honest.
Hiding in the walls again, perchance the popo coming knocking?
When we start this church, he will provide.
I'm in, let's do it. Where do I sign up? Creepy truckers. Ugh. Could do. Oh! Betty! This creepy trucker I'm a fan of. Better stop leaving that gun at Tabitha. Yeah! That's my girl.
I want a lawyer. And some more meds.
I was tracking this opal down for months.
The thing is
Finally came
freaking
in.
huge, is it not? Is it just me?
Sublime.
You're those psychos from Thanksgiving 7 years ago.
Don't even think about it, darling.
The
We'll
opal.
take that too.
Oh no! It's just holding it in the air.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got too excited to start counting too fast.
Hiram
Oh,
Lodge and
great.
I are offering a reward for any information that may lead to a safe
I'm
capture
sure
of any
you are.
and all
He's
prisoners.
the one who
Wait,
started
so
it. No one
we need money to
suspects him.
fix the
Everyone
school, and
thinks
they're
he's a great
offering.
guy.
I'm rounding up
Because he
some
is,
criminals,
isn't
and
he?
I'm cashing in. I have a list of the missing convicts.
Here is at least some of the names of
Or
the
he's just
inmates
like, I'll
confirmed to
freaking
be
call
at
your
large.
bluff. I feel like as much aggression as there is and anger between Hiram and Archie, Hiram still respects Archie. Hiram really liked Archie. Hiram wanted Archie to work for him and tried to get that to happen, and Archie just wasn't having it, and Veronica wasn't having it. But I still feel like there's a certain level of respect that Hiram holds for Archie when he does things like this, as much as it frustrates him or annoys him. Like, look at his face. He's like almost smiling, right? Like, he's just like, huh, this freaking
Blowing
kid.
up the prison was never part of our
Just
greater
doesn't give
plans.
up.
I'll give you 24 hours to change your tune.
You better be careful. I
Be
don't
careful
think
out there,
anyone...
Donald.
Yeah. No one would miss you, I feel. So, cut the attitude around the crazy guy.
I work for one lodge, and it's not you.
How did that even happen?
Yeah.
My dad
Still
got
trying
into
to
some
figure
money
it out.
troubles and turned to your dad.
He's working off his dad's debt. That's why he keeps looking like he's not fully on board with everything, but keeps going with it. Explains why he was cheering at the football game. He doesn't really want to be there. It's not by his choice because of something that he did. He's trying to cover his dad.
But I'll help you find your rock, for old time's sake.
Thank you, Reggie.
Still wants
Taking
to help him be a
psychedelics
part
to
of the
help
old
him
crew.
right now. I guess I'm only sort of surprised, actually.
He said, don't be such a Betty. First sign of fun, you try to kill it.
We'll start at the bunker. I want to see it for myself.
Thanks.
Part of me is starting to feel like maybe Jughead is, and I feel like I've mentioned this in past reactions just briefly, he's making this whole thing up just to get a story for his new book because he doesn't have one. And it's when they talked about writing about Riverdale, he didn't want to do it. It's like, I've been there, done that, and people hated me for it. Doing it this way, he is still writing about Riverdale, but he's also creating his own kind of suspenseful story with a twist. But I also think he really has a problem, an addiction issue, so I don't think he'd be able to think of that plan and execute it properly. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He's smart. I shouldn't underestimate him.
Hey, what are you giving him? It's my prisoner.
Great.
Darla Dickinson.
That sounded
In
really
about 2 minutes,
bad.
Jeremiah won't be saying much of anything to anyone.
That sounded like she broke something or...
Any conspicuous locations or people that he mentions, anything that might be a lead.
There's my boy.
Oh, what do we have here?
Mom's building a case that should grant you an early release because of the heroism you showed the night of the prison break.
Molly Ringwald! I just
might even know
watched
where some of you guys
The
are
Kissing
hiding.
Booth 3.
I
It's
also
on
heard
my
of a group
Patreon
of
and
convicts
on
squatting
YouTube.
in an old tuna fish warehouse.
Thanks for asking. I talked to your dad earlier, Kev. He knew we were meeting here.
Well, it's Riverdale. You could be doing literally anything.
7 years later, still the same passcode.
Aww. Not all Jessicas are crazy, I promise.
Oh my god, I have so many questions for you.
I'm calling because
I thought Diner Girl was supposed to watch him.
he slipped past her.
Amateur. I'll come up to help you look for him.
No, maybe she can actually help us. Also, I'm a little curious to meet her now.
Yeah.
Soul is saved.
Yeah, save my soul.
Pray yourselves. Give yourselves over to the holy sweetness. Drink
Take
of
me,
his
holy
sweet
sweets.
water.
Whose sweet water are they
Calling her
tasting?
out.
I speak of my son, Jason. For years, I searched to find meaning in his death. Sacrifice. To lay bare the sins of this accursed place. Have any coins or bills that you could spare? Even a penny will help to ensure
She's not gonna be
Riverdale's
happy to not use Jason for your little games. Although, maybe ironically, she's gonna like this because she idolizes Jason. I mean, we all remember what she did with his body, so maybe she'll love the idea of viewing him as a god and people praising him and worshiping him.
I'm gonna drain the vein.
Oh, I hate when people say that.
We're taking you in.
Yeah, let's kick some ass.
You don't have guns.
Drop it. Before I drop you.
So you blew.
Let me just get this
Reggie's
straight.
spot
You went
there.
off to New York, didn't sign any divorce papers, and now you want me to go find
Sure
some rock
did.
for you?
I'm sorry about
You
what
sure
happened
did
with me and
not.
Chad.
Dyed my hair this color and it matches the opal perfectly. I just did this yesterday.
Lucky you were there. What's your name?
Calvin. Well, people call me Doc.
I found Doc. I beat the life out of him. I watched.
What's yours?
Henry.
Not until I get my share of the palladium.
Or you're dead.
Oh, he's got a Negan
both.
bat. This trio, this is
Well,
gonna
Jessica,
be
what do you think?
great. We got Jessica
maple
the
mushrooms I
ex,
gave
Tabitha
Jones
the
shouldn't have triggered a
soon-to-be
psychotic
girlfriend,
episode. Was he
and
taking
Betty
anything else?
the long-lost
Not that I know
love.
of.
Tabitha's like, this, I just dragged myself into so much BS.
His writing, if not here or his crib.
Well, the bunker, but we already checked it.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily know what we're looking for.
Swindling those people out of their money whilst defiling the memory of JJ.
I am doing no such thing.
A time when I actually thought I was
I
speaking to
think she's
JJ in the beyond.
actually going to start believing.
Julian doll. You showed me that there is
God, that
nothing
freaking
eternal.
doll.
Just the cruelty of mothers.
They're gonna be in cahoots.
We're at the El Royale. There's 3 of them. It's gonna
Daddy? Daddy?
That was Double D putting a bullet into Governor Dooley.
You don't need that one.
The next
Told
bullet
you, no one would
goes
miss
into
them.
your father.
We haven't found Dodger or his mom yet.
I know where they are. They're with some other guy named Ted. Confirmed. My father is literally Lex Luthor.
If he's hiding any palladium, it's in there.
What are you even looking for?
At the moment, Jones's manuscript.
I have it. I took it with me when we searched this place earlier.
Why didn't you say that earlier? I feel like you're not looking for the manuscript. What are you looking
New
for,
idea.
Jessica?
They're from the same batch that I gave Jones. If we take some, maybe we could see what he saw.
People said that from the promo.
Clearly, she's got multiple agendas going on.
This was, I think, a really bad idea.
Can we grab a bite before I go?
She's
Jones
gonna
couldn't stop
chug
talking
'em.
about Pops when I met him.
She's gonna put it in their food or their drinks or something and make them trip. He's gonna do something this time. Yeah.
Got my dad. I'm going in too.
Count me in as well.
Same.
Good.
It's a lesson I live by. Help out when you can. And maybe don't leave people alone when they're tripping on maple mushrooms.
Don't give psychedelic shrooms to someone in a delicate state.
Yeah? How about don't betray your boyfriend the way you did? Getting with his best friend.
Clearly, in the
level
stories
treachery.
Jughead has been telling, he's cast himself as the blameless victim here. He left me this voicemail.
We're gonna hear the voicemail?
2 years ago?
Of course you bailed. You've just been blowing me off for years. Why should I have even expected anything different? Press on them like a bruise. Like when you hooked up with Archie. You know, you found the one person, fake, duplicitous bitch. And once people read my book, everyone's gonna see that.
Wow. Writing deadlines started to get the best of him, and he started spiraling into this destructive behavior.
Are you guys hot?
Told you. She drugged the food.
Sprinkled some dried maple mushrooms on them.
Are you kidding me?
You did what?
I knew they tasted different.
I'm sorry.
Just ask for the manuscript.
Probably PTSD from asking Jughead if I could read whatever he was working on and then him biting my head off.
I was afraid he was going to write about our time in New York. And I really don't want my parents or my friends reading that. Just let the trip take you wherever it may go. It should be
Don't
gentle
leave
and
them.
mellow. Ride it out together.
You're searching for a person who asked for a trip sitter. They left him. And now he's missing. And now these two people who didn't want a trip are going to be left alone. Do you really think that's a good idea? Okay, Riverdale. Mumsy. This is so crazy. I feel like I need to be tripping right now. What is going on? Yeah. Pepper spray. I knew it. She's gonna. Oh, man.
When the governor regains consciousness, we'll be asking him to give your uncle a full pardon.
I won't say no to that, Ronnie.
So my divorce is final.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was convincing, Archie.
but I am torn.
Making this divorce happen as fast as humanly possible.
I've moved heaven and earth to get here. I've dedicated years of my life to this cause. You have no idea. Are we clear?
In the promo, I was like, why is Hiram threatening this poor old man? And then I find out he's a jerk.
My friend came by with the antibiotics. Gave them to you while you're out.
Something happened to me in New York. I know it's something horrible. I just can't remember what. I just know I can't go home until I figure it out.
Sounds like you know where you're going then.
It's
Jughead. I know.
I knew he knew.
You knew.
Well, not right away, but I figure you had your reasons.
I'm so sorry for everything that happened. Wish I would have done something.
You were a kid.
I'll come back and see you.
He's not gonna be there though, is he?
What days did we sleep through? A week and a half, it feels like. Did I give Jessica Jughead's manuscript?
Yeah.
You did. What you're doing, looking for those missing girls. I want to help.
Just sorry for everything. If you're blaming yourself about me wandering off, don't. I was high out of my mind. When I get back to Riverdale, maybe we can finish that dance. Okay.
Jughead! Jughead! It's the first thing you learn when you're little. You don't get into strange vehicles with strange people that you don't know. Considering especially the history of what has been occurring in Riverdale, that was weird. I hope it's nobody crazy, but at the same time, they gotta kind of rope him into staying, I would think. I don't think they're actually going to let him go to New York. They need him to stay here and continue his Mothman journey. Something is in that manuscript, though. I really believe that something is in that manuscript. I have no idea why Betty gave it to Jessica. I thought she was gonna give it to Jessica for her to read in the bunker while they were tripping. Jessica's like, peace, have a good time, and just takes the manuscript. I guess they're trying to allude to the fact that that was when Betty started to trip, which is also why she felt the courage to come out and show them the voicemail. But she had like 2 fries and it was a minute after, so I don't think it would have worked that fast. But there's a lot of things that I let slide and let go because it's Riverdale. But I was surprised that she just gave her the manuscript and let her leave with it. I guess she's also thinking though that she did have a lot of time to look at it and read it and check for stuff that's in it, and she couldn't find anything. However, how many times do you look at something 1,000 times and then look at it once more and find something? So I just think that was a bad move. I don't think she should have gave her the manuscript. I also think that when Jessica was looking through everything so crazily, I don't think she was looking for the manuscript. I think she was looking for something else. Because she said, you don't know what we're looking for, or you don't know what I'm looking for. I think she's looking for something specific. I don't know what it could be, but there's a lot of mystery there and it's intriguing. And I like Jessica as a character. She's kind of annoying and obnoxious, but at the same time, she's fun and she's interesting, and she knew Jughead when we didn't know Jughead, so it's intriguing to kind of hear what she has to say about him in that time. I feel so terrible about that voicemail. That was awful. He should not have called her that. However, when they first talked about everything that happened, when she first confessed what happened with Archie, I said I was shocked that he acted so mature and okay and accepting of it. It doesn't surprise me that he had a breaking point and he snapped, especially considering he was going into a downward spiral. As Jessica was saying, he had a lot of pressure, he had deadlines, there's all this stuff going on. He wasn't himself, and that's not an excuse. He should not have said that to her, he should not have called her that, and he shouldn't have taken that far. But sometimes people have breaking points. Sometimes people make stupid decisions, such as her cheating on him. She loves him. She doesn't want to hurt him, but she did what she did, and she ultimately hurt him and her best friend and caused chaos with her and Archie. I mean, I'm not going to get into that whole thing. I understand that she had to do it. Sometimes you have to make bad decisions to figure things out, unfortunately. My point is that was his bad decision. And so I feel really terrible that she has to hold that and think that he deep down feels that way about her, but I hope she knows that he really doesn't. He loves her and cares about her. It was coming from a place of pain, not truth. I love the whole little break-in, saving Hiram, saving the governor, I don't care, and saving Sheriff Keller. I love Sheriff Keller. It scared me when she kicked him because that sounded really crunchy, and I was like, oh my gosh, she broke something, or I thought maybe she like stomped on his head. I was like, they're not gonna kill him though. We got no Tony baby. We got a lot of cute moments between Archie and Veronica, but they decided to take things slow until she's divorced. I feel like something's gonna happen with that though. Every time they give us like a little something, they just like nonchalantly mention, it's because they're foreshadowing something. So I feel like Chad, stupid face, is going to do something, come back to Riverdale and cause some kind of stir up. I don't know, but it's not going to be as easy as her just getting divorced. We got no Josie. We got no Tony, baby. We saw them in the promo, so I'm super excited to see where they come into play. I cannot wait to jump into this next promo. Let's do that. But before, don't forget to throw a like up or a dislike if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below and let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. And follow me on Instagram at @star_chef_productions. I still can't even get my own Instagram name right. It's right here. Go follow it and check it out. But let's jump into that promo. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye. I'm so happy Riverdale is back.